Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to the first ever webinar. So what I'll do is I'll try to keep it professional, and by that I mean I'll try to keep this entire conversation in English. I know आप लोगों में से काफी लोगों ने request किया था to keep it in Urdu, but I believe it is important that we keep this in English. So the decorum A, the decorum can be maintained, and B, because we don't apply to positions in Urdu, the international market consists of, the international market itself consists of people fluent in English, and communication is all in English. So we'll try to keep this in English. So that's point number one. Point number two is that we'll try to keep it very brief, very short, and specific to the keywords. So by that I mean, welcome Sankar, welcome. Hope you're okay. Hi Sankar. All right, Sankar.
How are you?
I'm good, Sankar. So Sankar, what we're going to do today is that we're going to keep it short and very simple. So we're only going to focus on generating keywords with regard to the position that we are applying on. Can you hear me properly?
Yeah, I can hear.
All right. So for example, may I ask what your position is? What do you work? What's your profession?
Yeah, right now I'm working as a lead instrument engineer.
As a lead?
Instrument engineer.
Instrument engineer. All right. Sankar, what I've done is in order to generate keywords to understand what positions we are applying against and what exactly should the main keywords be in our CV, we need two things. One is the CV that we have, whatever you have as your CV. So what I've done is I've taken a sample CV of a shift supervisor who has, say, 15 years of experience in a refinery. And I've taken a job description. So what I'll do is I'll show you. Let me share the screen so that will make it easy for you.
Yeah.
All right. So Sankar, can you see the screen now?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can see that.
All right. So what we're going to do over here is first what we're going to do over here is that we're going to go to this. So for example, this is one candidate. I've omitted his name, and I'm going to share his entire CV.
Okay.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is that we're going to open this website. It's called cvscan.uk.
Okay.
All right, it's a free website. You don't need to put in any money. You don't need to you don't need to purchase anything. And if you see over here, you see two options. One is to paste your own CV site.
Okay.
And on the right side, you can paste the job description of the position that you intend to apply against. So what happens is different refineries. If you're into refinery, then different refineries have different job descriptions for different units, and so the job description varies. So what we're going to do over here is for a shift supervisor position, I've just pasted the job description on the left. Can you see it?
Yeah.
All right, and we're going to go to another. What I've done is that I've copied the job description of of two refineries in the US. So this is the shift supervisor JD from the Big West Oil Refinery in USA. I'm just going to copy paste it. I'm not going to take a whole lot of time.
So then we'll press the.
Can you repeat?
Yeah, once copied and then after paste that particular column, correct?
No. Just hear me out. So on the left side, I have posted the actual CV.
Okay.
All right, and on the right side, so say for example, I go to, you can see my screen, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right. So say for example, I go and I type in shift supervisor vacancy, JD, Indeed. So I go to Indeed and see if they have any positions.
Okay.
And once I'm there, I can see these different positions, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I can pick up anyone. I can pick up. I can say I pick this one up, but this is a power position, and the CV that I've posted is of a refinery. So what I'm going to do is I've already copy pasted it. I'm just going to copy the job description that has been posted by a particular refinery in the US for a shift supervisor position. I'm going to paste it on the right side.
Okay.
And then in the middle you will see select an industry.
Okay.
All right. And then here I'm going to choose engineering.
Okay.
Just give me a second. All right. And once I've done that, I have the CV pasted. So you have your CV pasted on the left side, your own, and say if you're an instrument engineer.
Yeah.
Then you go to a Chevron website and you want to apply to that particular position which has been posted by Chevron. So you will copy paste that job description on the right side.
Okay.
And then you will select the engineering from the middle one, from this drop down menu, and you will select and you will press scan.
Okay.
All right. So once you've done that, it will pop up to the next page. Let's just wait for a second. Yes. All right. So now if you see this, you'll notice that this has a 47% match rate. So the description, there is a discrepancy between what is required in the job description and the CV that I posted. Hence, there is a 47% mismatch between the CV. Now, what is the mismatch? If I take it, can you see how you match title over here?
Yeah.
You just click the, so what basically it says is the word titles which are missing have been highlighted red with a cross.
Okay. Which
means that the job description, the company requires these positions, but these words or keywords are missing in the CV.
Okay.
Hence, so that's an entire list. The green ones are mentioned, they are in the CV, hence it's a match. But the red ones, plant operations, plant management, quality control, flexibility, solutions, customer, manufacturing, these details are missing, which means these need to be added to bring the chances of the probability up for the shortlisting.
Okay, understand.
All right, Shankar, did you
understand.
Did you get the crux of the?
So how to add this?
Yes, Shankar, please.
Yeah, I understand. I understand because there is some red mark. So how to add that for particular CV? For example, put safety.
Shankar, you have to speak a bit louder because I can't seem to hear your voice.
No, because there is mentioning for environmental compliance. So how to add that, for example, for that particular point? Can you hear?
Yes, Shankar, I can hear you, but the voice is. Can you type it down? Type it down, please.
Yeah, sure. Where is it? Chat option.
There's the chat box.
Yeah, I will type it. No issue.
If you're unable to find it, just okay. Okay, how to fill red remarks? No, so for example, I'll give you an example. So for example, can you try sharing me your CV on here?
Where?
Can you share your CV in this chat box?
Yeah, sure.
Share it. I'll do a live recording for against your CV.
Yeah, just a minute, I will do it.
No, I get your point. What you're asking is that how do I fill in the red keywords in my CV? That is the question, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. So, say for example, you've worked as a quality manager, then you need to mention that particular thing. If you have worked in plant operations, you need to mention that in your CV. If you work in the quality control, you need to mention that. But share your CV. Share your CV. We'll do a live.
Live
keyword.
I already sent it to your mail. Can you check?
Yeah, I'm checking it. All right, I've got your CV now.
Yeah.
You basically, all right. So you have quite an experience. All right. Shankar, let's keep it rolling. So what I'm going to do is, if you can see the screen, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to. I think I'll have to download it first.
Okay.
Alright, Shankar, so I'm just going to copy it and I'm going to paste it here. You get this part? Alright, so what we're going to do over here is give me one title. So you're a lead instrument and control engineer, right?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do over here is we're going to Google it up and see which would be the most suitable job position that you might want to apply on. Alright, no problem. Just bear with me. You can see the recording of this video. It will be on the whole screen, right?
Yeah. Right now it will be open. Okay.
So Shankar, on the left side it says paste CV. So what you will do is you will copy the CV and paste it in this box. This part is done, correct?
Yeah,
this part you've done this?
Yeah, right. Left hand side already done. Right hand side I will do it in just a minute.
Now on the right side, I've sent you a link. Just open that link, please. Or the other thing, what we can do is, I have another idea. I'll just copy paste the entire JD on. Now this position has been posted by Chevron. I'm just going to copy paste it and put it in that particular screen. All right, the job description.
Okay.
What it says is that they require an instrument control engineer within the maintenance and reliability team.
Okay.
Responsible for the provision of onshore technical instrument and control support to the asset to facilitate safe operations. All right.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and paste it on the right side.
Okay.
So we know that Chevron has posted this position on their website and that they require a lead instrument and control engineer. And this is what this is what they require. I'll send you a small screenshot of what they require in the chat box. So it will make it simple for you. Just have a quick look. Can you see it?
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
So basically, when you visit different websites, they have different positions posted, and against each position, they have posted different requirements.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So what we're going to do is we've done this. We've posted your CV on the left side, and we've put the job description posted by Chevron on the right side, as an example. All right. Yeah. And now, once we've done that, we made a tiny little mistake. I'm just going to correct it. Because we haven't refreshed the page, we just need to do a quick, just need to quickly refresh it. To copy paste your CV.
Okay.
Shankar, this is. I'm going to share this video on LinkedIn if it's okay with you, with your permission.
Yeah, okay, no issue. Yeah, okay, no issue.
All right. So what I've done is I've posted your CV on the left side, and I've posted the job description by Chevron on the right side. I'm going to choose engineering as from the pull-down menu. I'm just going to click scan.
Okay.
All right. So it's going to tell us against this particular position, what keywords do you need to have that are missing on your CV?
Okay. Understand. Now understand.
All right. So say for example, this position requires a degree. There's no mention of a degree in your CV. It requires. Can you see the screenshot? Can you see my screen right now?
Yeah. I can see that.
So can you see the red color one?
Yeah.
All right. So do you understand what is missing from your CV now?
Yeah. There is degree already mentioned, but I don't.
But you need to go through it and see what's missing, or you need to re-paraphrase it. All right.
Yeah. I will see.
So these are all the locations. So they're looking for somebody who is open to relocation. You haven't mentioned anything of that sort in your CV. These are small things which basically are beneficial, not just for when a recruiter is doing manual shortlisting, but also when they are putting the CV through the ATS tracking system. So it needs to be ATS compliant. It needs to have those particular keywords to make sure that your CV, the percentage it gives to your CV is much more. Even though this is a 64% match, but this should ideally be 70 to 80%.
Okay. So for example, suppose if I need to mention SAP, okay, that what is the SAP to be mentioned, so I did not mention, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So suppose if I need to mention, so where it will be mentioned exactly? Is it showing in something? Yeah.
So you have worked on SAP, right?
Yeah.
So but you haven't mentioned it on your CV anywhere.
No, I did not mention it, SAP.
You see, so when your CV will go through an ATS system, they will not give you percentage. They will not see the word SAP, which will imply that you have not worked on SAP. Even though what happens is when engineers or when professionals, when anybody, they make a CV, they make certain assumptions. So your certain assumption might be that if I have mentioned XYZ thing, it is self-understood that I have worked on SAP. But the system is not. But the system will not be that intelligent, or the non-technical recruiter will not understand if you worked on SAP or not, because that particular guy, and generally at both ends, generally is the case, both at the agency end and at the company end. Generally, they are non-technical guys. The recruiters are not technical for the majority of the companies that I've worked with. In fact, that is the crux of the matter. That is the bitter truth, you might call it.
Yeah, I understand.
So, Sankar, did you know about this, or this is the first time that you've found this?
Sorry?
Did you know about this website or about this thing that I've briefed you on, or this is the first time that you have come across such a website or such a video?
No, this is the first time I can hear that.
All right. So did you find it beneficial?
Yeah.
So Sankar, what you're going to do is your CV will remain the same. So every time, what you're going to do is you're going to use this website multiple times, and every time you put in a new job description, you will use this, the match rate, the results to optimize your CV.
Okay, understand.
So you will optimize it, then you will use another job description, then you will use another. You will do it over and over again till the percentage increases.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Sankar. Hope this was beneficial. This was just a test video to see because I'm not very familiar with the Zoom platform. So this was
This is more helping. That's fine.
So thank you for your time, and hopefully you like this video. Do leave your comments on the LinkedIn, and I'll see you in the next video. The next video will be about CV writing, and I'll be reviewing a few CVs. I'll be jotting down the most common mistakes that candidates make, even the most professional ones, even those having 15, 20 years of experience. They make the same mistake over and over again when they apply to a particular job.
Okay.
All right. So because the most important thing is whenever you apply, whenever anybody applies for a new position, they need to read the job description and they need to modify their CV accordingly.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Thank you, Sankat, and thank you everybody for joining.
Thank you. Happy Ramadan. Yeah, thank you. Happy Ramadan. Advanced wishes.
Thank you, Sankat. Take care. Really grateful.
Ramadan wishes for you and your family also.
Very grateful. May peace be with you and your family as well.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Sankat. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care.
Bye-bye. All right, guys. This was it. We'll join you next time. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care.